Celebrations are underway across the United Kingdom honoring Queen Elizabeth II and her 70 years on the throne.
Today kicks off 4 days of festivities marking the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Her Majesty watched the festivities begin from the Buckingham Palace balcony. The 96-year-old is Britain's longest reigning monarch and the first to reach the milestone of 7 decades on the throne. CBS News foreign correspondent Ian Lee joins us from London with more.
Hi, Ian. Great to see you. It looks like a beautiful day there in London. Ian, as we mentioned, these festivities are already underway. What have we seen so far and what's to come?
Yeah, first off, I don't think you could ask for better weather. It is sunny, it is clear, it is warm. It's not raining like it had been the past couple of days. So really, the weather held out for the Queen, and I think she deserves it. But this day has been packed with royal pageantry. It started off with Trooping the Color. That's when you have 1,500 soldiers and hundreds of horses performing different maneuvers for the royal family. Now, the Queen usually attends that, but because she's 96 and can't move around, her son, Prince Charles, as well as grandson, Prince William, they represented her during that ceremony where you saw really the best of the British military moving about, playing their instruments and really performing, not for just the monarchy, but also the crowd that was there as well. But the Queen wasn't left out. Those troops marched down the Mall here all the way to Buckingham Palace. That's when the Queen came out on the balcony and she observed the troops as they marched by her. We also got to see her for a second time. That's when a flyby by the Royal Air Force occurred. They had 70 planes there. Planes also in formation. They flew over Buckingham Palace, really spanning the length of the history of the Royal Air Force. We saw the Queen come out again, this time with other working members of the royal family, 18 in all. We did not see Harry and Meghan. They are not working members of the royal family, but they were at Trooping the Color. So it really is kind of a smaller affair than we're used to, but really just full of British pomp and ceremony today.
Ian, not a bad assignment you have there in London, and I know a lot of this is joyful, but there was an incident earlier near Buckingham Palace and 2 people were arrested. What happened, and will it affect events moving forward?
Yeah, you're always going to have some shenanigans at big events like this. You know, you had thousands of people here, and there were, as we're hearing from British police, that there were about 12 people arrested. These were climate activists and animal rights activists. They tried to disrupt their ceremony, but the police said the crowds tried to stop them. The police were able to apprehend them, so there wasn't really that much of a disruption. But actually, in fact, I did see a couple of people actually being arrested and led away. I didn't know at the time what had happened, but I did see 2 people being led away in handcuffs. So there is a lot of tight security here, as you can imagine. I mean, getting around just around Buckingham Palace is quite difficult. There's a lot of police being deployed, and you see all those soldiers who are marching about. They aren't there just for display. Those are real soldiers. The Queen has soldiers that have guns, that have bullets in them, so none of it is just for show. These are real people, and they are willing to protect the Queen or any member of the royal family if necessary. So there is a lot of security here, but going forward, we're expecting to see a fairly smooth performance. We got a lighting of various beacons tonight, over 3,000 of them across the UK and the Commonwealth. And then going into this weekend, we got concerts with people headlining it like Elton John, you have Alicia Keys, Diana Ross. So it is going to be quite a large affair. The Queen, though, is going to keep a fairly low profile. Like I said, 96 years old. She is going to be tomorrow at St. Paul's Cathedral for a service of Thanksgiving, but really just kind of keeping it low-key, going to the events that I think she wants to attend.
Wow.
All right, Ian Lee, well, if you do catch the Queen, tell her hi for us. Have fun.
We're just a wee bit envious of your assignment today, Ian, so enjoy it.
Yeah, have fun, Ian.
I won't rub it in. I won't rub it in too much.
Thank you.